Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Poppy. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And this video, we're going to be covering what am I going to be doing when Drip Drop Draw comes out. So this came up in the Mega Live that I was on with DeFi Strategy and Crypto Boss and Kryptonite. And I think we had somebody else on there, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Apologies. But anyway, saw in the chat that somebody asked, would I be playing? What's my strategy? What I think about this and all that. So yeah, first and foremost, of course, yes, I'll be playing because it's long awaited and it's directly supporting Drip. And that's pretty much what my channel is focused on. So of course, I'm going to be playing Drip, but I'm going to be focusing on utilizing, as I told you guys before, the Drip Garden LPs. So if you have LPs in here, remember I told you guys multiple times that this was the play, and now it seems even more so due to the fact that Forex is going to be removing these and coming up with some new game theory so that we can stake them and earn BUSD or something like that. And I think even maybe LitX tokens is what Ray said. I really have no idea, but point being, the APRs on this are not that attractive. So I have here 201. So what I plan on doing is just unstaking this. It's pretty much lost at this stage anyway. I haven't earned hardly anything from it. Pennies at 17% per year. And then based on this farm, the multiplier, like it's crazy. So I think my total for the month, so per day, I'm only earning $1.42. So probably more of that's coming from here. Yeah, not probably, it is, because the APR is higher. And I think I have something somewhere else. Oh yeah, I got these farms down here that are earning a lot more combined wise. So there's 40% here, that's better. 40% here. And yeah, so that being said, I'm just going to break those LPs apart. Now, what I just discovered, what I was going to do originally is break them apart and periodically play Triple D, you know, dropping some of the drip into the Triple D sacrifice side and maybe even some of the BUSD. But now I think I might be taking some of that and putting it back into the garden because I want to show you guys something. This is insane. So look at this. I got 201 LPs right here, right? So 201. Let's take a look at what that would be. Actually, let's write this down so we can keep track of these numbers. It'll be much easier. So 201 LPs, 201 LPs. And we're going to find out what that equals in plants by going over here to the Drip Garden. Because I think this is still the play. You guys have heard me repping the Drip Garden, and that's not just because we made the Drip Marketing DAO from it, but it's because of the way the contract is designed. So I think this will be, again, a sleeper. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So 201 LPs, if I were to put that into my garden right now, I hate the fact you have no commas. So let's write this down. 161.060.862228. So let's add our commas here. So that's 14 billion plants that I would add to my garden right now for 201 LPs. Now, what is the cost of 201 LPs? Well, glad you asked. Simply, I could come over here. It's less than $2. If I look at Dex Guru, the drip LPs right now, one drip LP is worth about $1.91. So it's going to be under 400 bucks. You can see that when this comes up. But let's take a look over here directly and see. So if I wanted to, I'm saying $400. If I say 400, how many LPs would that get me? 209. So it's very close. So we're just going to use the $2 number value because it's just easier to keep track of for analytic purposes. So it's 14 billion plants, which is $400. Right? We all agree. Nobody's going to be disagreeing with me because they're not here in real time. So $400. Now, 14 billion plants that I would own in that garden. Now take a look at my big garden and all the work that I put into this thing. So I could literally get there right now for $400. I could get my get 14 billion plants and surpass my current drip garden of 13 billion. And this is the one that I've been putting a lot of tender loving care into. So this garden, anybody could surpass me on the leaderboard for just $400. Now I know that's a lot of money to some people, but to some others that's not a lot at all. But let's take a look at this real quick. So simple math, right? Let's come down here. If we said 2,000 LPs, then this would be 140, right? You guys follow? 140 billion plants, which would cost me $4,000. 140 billion for $4,000. Now let's take a look at what's in the garden right now. Who's in the number one leaderboard? 256 billion. Let's just so you guys can see what that is. I already looked at the numbers before, but we copy paste that. Do this, this, this. So you could get for $4,000, you could get to a little more than half of the top number one spot. Where would that put you? 140 billion. That puts you at number 2. That would put you at the number 2 spot for $4,000. And then again, simple math, if you were to double that, you would have 280 billion. Just so you guys can have this on screen. If I was to do 4,000 LPs, this would be, we're just going to call this 280 billion just for the sake of simplicity. 280 billion. And then we make that one 2 as well. 280 billion for $8,000. That is crazy. Like that's what I'm saying, how the contract balance is for the game. The way you play the garden is you really have to just constantly just DCA a little bit, like literally an LP a day, you know, or half an LP a day. Like right now, that's $1, and you can get a huge position. But what makes it so awesome is that other people can go ahead and take your spot. I know that sucks. You're not number 1 anymore, or number 2 or 10 or 2100, whatever. But this makes it super attractive for new people to get in. This is why we went with this for the Drip Marketing DAO. Imagine being in a country like the Philippines. You're like, man, I ain't got that much money. But now your $5 buys you 2.5 LPs. And you're getting started with a couple thousand or million plants. I don't know how much that is, but still, that $5 today will get you more plants tomorrow and next month when you're DCAing into your garden, and we teach them these strategies. So for my triple D strategy, that's exactly what I plan to do. So I plan to take some of those 200 LPs and actually DCA back into my garden, maybe like 5 LPs every other day or something like that. Like take half of those and get back into the garden, and take the other half and play triple D, but play triple D like periodically. So since I'm on the east side of the hemisphere of the world, I'm gonna be trying to find the times with not that many people, and probably like I'll definitely play like day 1, 2, or 3 super early, but I'll be waiting on the sidelines to play at a more optimal time to get a position. That's gonna be my goal. But just showing you guys the power of the drip garden. That is crazy how little capital it takes. Like granted, $8,000 is a lot of money, but you can see this contract balance. So I think, hear me out, that when Triple D launches, this will be a place to again kind of get a degen gambling play into Triple D. So I think the best strategy would be not sacrificing drip, like not buying drip and sacrificing it, but actually creating a garden position so that you have LPs to take out daily. Remember, come in here, claim a little bit, compound part of it, and then take the other part of it and go back over to Triple D and gamble it. Like that, I think, is the real play, because that's going to help put drip back in circulation on the tax vault, and it's going to be removing it from the garden. So you basically end up with this arbitrage back and forth between the garden and the faucet. And this is giving you like basically raffle tickets every day. So if you make a position here, I think that's, to me personally, that's the play, because you can now take this out, of course, responsibly, but you can have a couple of LPs that you can take apart. Remember, when you break apart that drip BUSD LP, you are now able to sacrifice not only drip, but sacrifice BUSD side. or you can just sacrifice the drip and take the BUSD and buy back into your garden. Like, this is the play between the garden and Triple D. I think that's going to be awesome. And now whatever Forex decides to do with the staking of those LPs, like if that's bullish and you want to stake them, then go ahead. But I don't see the staking being any more attractive than what we currently have on the farm. So I don't know how he could engineer a solution to where we're putting drip BUSD pairs in and getting out a stable coin such as BUSD and it be a higher clip than this. That's impossible. Or it has to be paired with something else and you can get that at a higher clip, but that puts the sell pressure on that other thing, which is what we've seen with pigs and dogs. So what I heard is that LitX will become part of this. So if you're bullish on the lit ecosystem, then you can definitely stake there and take those assets and earn lit. I'm not in droplet, but that is a play. But I think personally, like I said, what I'm going to be doing is increase my garden position so that I can come in and take some of those LPs out every other day or every 4 days, whatever the strategy is that I come up with. And again, put some of those back because you always get more plants when you compound back into your garden, and then take what's left over and find an optimal time of those multiple 4-hour windows in Triple D to play the gamble degen game. And then if you win big drip prizes, then yeah, make you a couple max wallets and then take some of that drip out and pair it right back and put it in drip USD. Sell some and then repair it. So yeah, I think that's, again, the sleeper play. I haven't seen anybody else talk about that, but when you look at the tokenomics and how the garden contract is set up, it just really seems like it's got some legs, man. I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. So that was really the point of this video, is to share that with whoever that was that asked that question. So that's my play. Drip garden, drip Triple D, back and forth. All right, that's all I got. Hope that provided some value. If it did, smash that HBO special brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.